sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Cammie McCormick. It was a high-stakes meeting in Saudi Arabia between U.S. and Russian officials. They focused on improving relations and ending the war in Ukraine. Natalie Brand begins our coverage.
After more than 4 hours of talk, Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the U.S. and Russia have agreed to appoint high-level teams to work on a path to end the war in Ukraine in a way that's sustainable and acceptable to all sides.
We're not going to renegotiate an end to this conflict. These are the kinds of things that have to happen through hard and difficult diplomacy in closed rooms over a period of time.
Rubio said Europeans will have a seat at the negotiating table at some point because of their sanctions against Russia.
Finally, called in Paris, where French President Emmanuel Macron has again said that Russia must stop its aggression to ensure real and lasting peace in Ukraine. Europe was not invited to today's talks, nor was Ukraine. President Zelensky says Kyiv will not recognize any agreements made without its involvement.
U.S. and Canadian investigators will be looking into what caused a Delta Airlines commuter plane to flip upon landing in Toronto yesterday. They held a briefing last hour but said it was too soon to say. Captain Laura Ensiler believes weather can't be ruled out.
They're going to be looking at things like wind gusts, wind shears, things like that, icing on the runways.
There are more federal workers losing their jobs, and as Stacey Lynn reports, more top officials deciding to leave on their own.
Multiple sources tell CBS News Criminal Division Chief Denise Chung is stepping down from her post at the U.S. Attorney's Office in D.C. Her resignation comes one day after President Trump announced he'd nominate Ed Martin to be the U.S. Attorney for Washington. Martin was a key figure in the Stop the Steal movement. He was outside the Capitol during the insurrection and helped expedite the closure of January 6 cases. He served as acting head of the office since Inauguration Day. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
Much of the nation is in the grips of extreme cold. This man in North Dakota.
Oh, last time I checked, it was negative 28, and that's without wind chill. So, the type of cold out there that, I don't know, like the dry kind of cold. And you breathe and you start coughing on your own breath.
And another blast of snow is coming. It will impact areas in the South and Mid-Atlantic. Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin.
The snowstorm that we have coming, starting early tomorrow morning, is going to be severe. It's going to impact a vast majority of the state.
Kentucky is also expecting snow. It's still trying to recover from last weekend's deadly floods. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 54 degrees in Livermore, California.